We won. We won today, but at what cost? At what cost? Pedri's injury is near the right hamstring. More to follow. Man. But nonetheless, boys, Barcelona get a dub today against Slavia Prague. I don't know how to say their name. The commentators were saying in so many ways at this point, I don't know how to properly say their name. I'm going to call them Slavia Prague. I don't know. I'm going to call them Slavia. Let me call them Slavia, just so I don't sound disrespectful, bro. All right? But Barcelona get a win today, 2-4. A brace from Fermin Lopez, a goal from Lewangolski, and a goal from Dani Olmo. And from their end, I don't even know who scored. I don't know any of their players' names. Let me see their names. Kusej and an own goal from Lewangolski. But yeah, guys, let's quickly talk about what we just witnessed in this game. So this is the lineup that Hansi Flick decided to go for today. And pretty much those that watched my stream yesterday, I, for the most part, got pretty much accurate what the lineup would have been. Just some changes that I said would probably happen as well with the likes of Gerard Martin mostly and Rafinha. But today we went with Joan Garcia and goal, backline of Jus Koundé, Eric Garcia, Gerard Martin, Alejandro Balde, midfielder Frankie de Jong, Pedri Gonzalez, Fermin Lopez, and up top Rooney Bargi, Lewandowski, and Rafinha. So I had predicted pretty much the same thing, but I had said maybe Cubarsí was going to start this game. But I also said don't be surprised if Gerard Martin starts this game and we'll rest Cubarsí for this match. But I genuinely thought Rashford was going to start this game just because Rafinha had some discomfort against Real Sociedad. So I was like, all right, let's just slowly put him into the game, bring him in later into the game. But no, Hansi Flick decided to trust him from the beginning and put him as a starter for this match, which we could say maybe the right or wrong decision. Looking at his performance overall today, maybe we need a little bit more of a Rashford than we needed a Rafinha. But hey, this is the lineup that Hansi Flick decided to go for. Maybe he wanted Rafinha just because he wanted someone he can trust. He needed a goal scorer, someone that can, obviously play a major impact, especially in the Champions League. And Rafinha usually is that guy. But today, especially since we didn't have Lamine Yamal available for this game because he was suspended. So that's why Rooney obviously started for this game as well. But for the most part, this week, you say is a pretty strong lineup from Barcelona, and for me, it's like no excuse to not win this game. Like, this team is good enough to be Slavia and get the dub for today. And in the end, we got the dub, but was it a convincing win? I would say no. I wouldn't say the most convincing win. But quickly going over what happened in that game. First half, all over the place. I wouldn't say we were good enough. Obviously, we go down. We go 2-2 in going into the halftime. But yeah, not good enough from that first half, man. Slavia Prague had a good 10 to 15 minute spell where they were attacking us, getting through us too easily. Our press was all over the place. Our passes were, we couldn't string any passes together. Every far yard pass we attempted would just go out for a throw in for them. Like, it was not good enough from Barcelona in that first half. And then Slavia Prague open up the goals, the score line, getting the first goal from a corner kick, which they cross into the near post. It hits into the back post. Frankie de Jong is on his man, but a little bit of rebounds and ricochets, and it goes in for the first goal for Slavia Prague to go up 1-0. And I'm like, all right, what are we doing here? Are we not serious? We need to get this dub today if we want to get top 8. But not only do we need a dub, we need a goal difference. So a goal difference, we're already starting off bad if we're going to concede like that first. Concede and all overall, we needed to try and get a clean sheet for this game, but clearly that wasn't the case at all. But after that, they still continued to attack us. They still continued to attack us until we started getting more flow into the game, a little bit more control. But at the same time, we found it difficult since Slavia were playing a pretty defensive line where they were marking a lot of our players, so we were finding it difficult to really break them down. The only clear chances besides the goals that we got from Fermin were, before the goals, Fermin had like one chance inside the box with a great cross into him from Rafinha, great cross into the box for Fermin. Fermin brings it down, but he hits it and he skies it with his left foot. A cross into the box for Rafinha, gets a header to it, but really didn't do anything. And a shot from range from Eric Garcia, a pretty good, well hit shot, but the goalkeeper saves it. So before the goal, we really didn't do much. And finally, we get the first goal around the 32nd minute or 34th minute from Fermin Lopez. A great little play, a great little back heel from Rafinha to Frankie. Frankie finds Fermin making the run, a beautiful pass to Fermin, and Fermin from a tight angle bangs it in. Their goalkeeper, I don't know what he's doing, but a great goal to bring us back into the game. And then moments later in the 42nd minute, Fermin yet again from the edge of the mother effing box Golazo. What a banger from Fermin Lopez. He just slots it in. That goal that Mbappe scored yesterday against Monaco, pretty much the exact same thing. Fermin just bangs it in, slots it in into the bottom left that the goalkeeper has absolutely no chance of saving that. Fermin Lopez coming up big. Fermin Lopez yet again showing Hansi Flick, hey, if you need a number 10, I'm your guy. I'm your guy. And today, I would say he definitely showed that with the clutch goals that he came up with, and pretty good performance overall from Fermin Lopez as well. But Fermin thankfully brings us up into the game. And I'm celebrating. I'm like, all right, cool. Okay, our performance hasn't been looking the greatest. It's okay, let's calm down. At least we're winning. We're not going to concede, are we? We can relax now. We're going to control the game. Moments later, I think 2 minutes later, another corner kick from Slavia Prague. Near post yet again. Lewa, what are you doing there? Why do you have your head like this? Why do you have it like that? It looks like you weren't even attempted to clear it. It hits off Lewa's back and own goal. 2-2 in the first half, and then boom, the first half ends. Not good enough, bro. Not good enough, man. Again, like the same vibes as Real Sociedad, man. I was like, what are we doing here, bro? What are we doing here? We score, and then moments later we want to concede again. Like, come on, man. Not good enough. Not good enough. And literally after we scored 2, I saw Slavia again attacking us and getting near our box. I'm like, why do we keep doing this? Why every time after we score do we allow the team to just get near our box, create some problems, create some danger? Why can't we just stay focused throughout the whole 90, especially after we score a goal, bro? I don't get it. I do not get it. Not good enough. Barca, wake the hell up. Flick, you have to fix this problem because it's a consistent issue where we score and then we shut down. We calm ourselves down. We're like, oh, okay, we scored, guys. Look, we're winning. No, stay focused throughout the whole game, bro. If not, we're gonna have shit like this. We're gonna have shit like this, bro. Same vibes. I was getting Club Bruges vibes from this game. One, because from the camera angle that they showed at the beginning, I'm like, damn, this stadium looks kind of similar. But at the same time, like 2-2, we're 1-1, 2-2. I'm like, what are we doing here, bro? What are we doing here, man? Not good enough, bro. And plus, it was like negative 5 degrees, whatever they're playing. It was cold as shit. You could see everyone playing cold as shit. Their captain, actually, this motherfucker, where is he? This motherfucking crazy as hell. We're wearing short sleeves. I don't know what's wrong with him. But yeah. Not good enough from Barcelona in the first half. From the first half, I don't think particularly anyone was spectacular. I would give Eder Garcia and Frankie props because they were attempting. Fermin, obviously, for getting the goals, but everyone else, slow game, not good enough. It wasn't the performance that we needed to get anything motivating for us in this game overall. Second half begins, no changes were made. And I would say second half we did improve. We shut down Slavia Prague a lot more. Slavia Prague in this game, it wasn't like they were attempting any clear-cut chances or making many clear-cut chances or, running through us too easily to get near the goal. They were mostly going for crosses and corner kicks, mainly from this game. That was their clear danger. In the near post, we can't defend for shit. In set pieces, we clearly can't defend for shit. So we got to fix up on that because if we go up against an Arsenal, we go up against an Inter again, we're screwed. We're screwed, bro. We cannot defend set pieces for our lives, man. Our guys are clearly just not physical enough, tall enough. I don't know what the case may be, but we got to fix up on that ASAP because Juan today was kind of slow in those corners too as well. So, yeah, but Slavia, I wouldn't give them. They put up a tough match defensively and at times, but at the same time, I'm like, all right, cool. So and then the tragic cat thing happened. Pedri goes out with an injury. Before Pedri's injury, I think it was clear that we needed to make some changes. I think I was saying we need to bring Rashford in and we need to bring in Dani Olmo in because Rooney in this game was kind of slowish. They didn't really do much. Like he made like one good cross, but not the spectacular performance like he had against Athletic Club, honestly. And even Rafinha today was slow. It really didn't look like himself. Like I don't know. I wasn't particularly impressed with Rafinha's performance today. We clearly needed some threat on the left-hand side because Rafinha, he's roaming in his natural position or he likes to roam through the middle at times, invert a little bit while Balde on the left flank and Balde really wasn't doing much, honestly. So we needed some threat on the left-hand side. That's why we really needed Rashford. And we saw when he came in that he obviously caused an impact for sure. But yeah, our wingers today were kind of slow, so we needed for some subs 100%. And then the first sub came because Pedri goes down on the floor with an injury, and I'm like, what happened? Please tell me you're just fatigued. Please tell me you're just tired. Then he starts grabbing his hamstring, and I'm like, write the season off, bro. Write the season off. As of now, we don't know any clear-cut news of what has happened to Pedri, how long he's going to be injured for, how long he's going to be out for. But this genuinely sucks because obviously we all understand Pedri's importance and we understand that no one can replace Pedri in this team. And without Pedri in this midfield, we're fucked. We're screwed. It's going to be very difficult. So Pedri going out was genuinely heartbreaking. I'm like, no, bro, no. I don't know. Ferran went out with a hamstring injury as well, and he's only going to be out for 10 weeks, for 10 days is what I saw, if I'm not mistaken, unless I read the report wrong. So hopefully with Pedri, it's more of a fatigue thing and wasn't something serious. I feel like he just felt a little bit of discomfort, but I don't know, bro. I don't know, but I'm just praying it's nothing serious, man, because if we lose Pedri for months, write the season off, bro. Write the season off, man. Write the season off, man. Because, man, without Pedri, we could talk about that another day. Once we get the full report of how long Pedri is going to be out for, we could talk about that in a more serious conversations. But we all understand what it is when we're missing Pedri from this match for a long period of time. We all understand what it means. It means problems for Barcelona. We'll see. Hopefully it's nothing serious, man. Hopefully it's nothing serious. But Dani Olmo comes in for Pedri Gonzalez and Rashford comes in for Rooney. And we see that both players made an immediate impact with Dani Olmo getting a golazo in the 63rd minute. Literally 2 minutes after his substitution. A golazo. Bangs it in. Top fucking bins to bring us up 3-2. And then in the 71st minute, Marcus Rashford makes a beautiful run towards the left flank. Balde feeds him, and then Rashford with a great cross into the box. Lewa takes unconvincing first touch at first, but thankfully he beats the goalie for the second touch and gets the easy tap in for the fourth goal, and we win this game 4-2, ladies and gentlemen. But second half, I thought we did much better for sure. A little bit more control and a little bit of, shutting down Slavia Prague from making any problems. But yeah, Slavia Prague in the second half completely shut down. Really didn't cause as much problems as they did in the first half. I guess their confidence died down a little bit. But I would say that, yeah, second half was definitely better than the first half. But overall, the performance was kind of iffy at times for sure. I wouldn't say it was a spectacular performance, but in the end, we get the dub, and that's what matters most. But the heartbreaking thing is that Pedri's out, man. We get the win, but at what mother effing cost, bro? Pedri Gonzalez, that's the cost. Again, we'll see. Hopefully it's nothing serious, bro. Hopefully it's nothing serious. Going over individuals, John Garcia, for the most part, didn't have to suffer much. Again, the corners were definitely the biggest problem. Those goals were kind of like just came out of nowhere, really. Again, both those crosses were near the post, where our defenders should have done better there. And for the first one, it got hit into the back post, and then he really couldn't do much about that. And the second one was an own goal. So I can't really blame him full on for those goals, but pretty easy going match from him. Our fullbacks, Balde and Koundé. Koundé, again, man, I don't know, bro. I'm just not convinced with the guy right now, bro. I don't know what's been going on with Koundé, but going forward, really offered absolutely nothing again. And defensively, for the most part, for the first half, a lot of danger didn't come towards him. Second half, a little bit of danger was running through his side. But for the most part, defensively, at times looked shaky. But I wouldn't say a spectacular performance from Jules Koundé. I need a little bit more, especially going forward, because this right flank practically today was non-existent. So him and Rooney need to support each other a lot more. But Koundé, man, I need more, bro. I need more. Balde, first half, I would say he attempted and tried to attack a lot more on the left-hand side, considering Rafinha was roaming a lot. Defensively, at times, struggled, but at times he was solid, but pretty mid-performance from Balde. From our center backs, Gerard Martin and Lang at times looked shaky today, especially defensively, but for the most part, I would say he shut down some attacks pretty well, so not bad from him. Eric Garcia, I thought he had a great game today, man, especially in that first half. He was the one progressing us a lot going forward, practically running into the midfield, making some great passes into the final third, obviously taking some shots as well, but he was the one trying to motivate our team to go forward, push forward when we had little options. So Eric Garcia on the ball today was great. Defensively, he was solid, making a lot of interceptions. He was great today, bro. Eric Garcia, man, just continued to impress this season. For the midfield, Frankie de Jong, Fermin, and Pedri. Pedri today, I don't know what it is with Pedri, but if I see after the game today, if I see news that Pedri was already feeling some kind of discomfort before the game and he played, flick, questionable right there, because Pedri today looked off it throughout the whole game in general. I didn't think Pedri had a great game at all. A pretty slow day in the office for Pedri Gonzalez, and then he goes down with an injury. So some concerning thoughts there if Pedri was already injured beforehand and he played this game. Really concerning right there, because we can't risk Pedri. We can't risk these kind of players at this time of the season, bro. So I don't know, but Pedri's game today was really slow. And yeah, I don't know if he felt it because against Real Sociedad, how many times he got kicked and fouled in that game, and then he just felt the after effects in this game. I don't know, maybe the coldness. I don't know what it was, but yeah, Pedri. He again, even against La Real, he looks so tired too. So I don't know if it's fatigue. Hopefully, it's nothing serious, but we'll see. Frankie, I thought he was great as well. Like Frankie and Pedri, Frankie and Eder Garcia were our best players today. Frankie progressed us a lot going forward, was pushing us forward a lot, making some great interceptions as well. The amount of runs he made through the midfield, carrying the ball. Classic Frankie performance. He was great today. Unfortunately, he gets a yellow card, so he's going to be missing the game against Copenhagen. Why, Frankie? Why? No Pedri or Frankie for the next game against Copenhagen. We'll talk about that another day. Fermin gets the 2-goal, gets the brace. In the end of the game, he gets the man of the match. Great game from Fermin, brings us into the game. I would definitely say for sure deserves man of the match as well. But yeah, he was great today. Rooney slowed in the office. I need a little bit more from him. Didn't really offer much. Lewa gets the goal today, gets the own goal as well. So sucks for that. But Lewa at times, I would say, helped out definitely dropping deep, collecting the ball, being that target man, and at times getting into good spaces. Pretty mid performance from Lewa, all right performance. And Rafinha, I feel like I need a little bit more. Maybe he's still adjusting himself back from his injury, but Rafinha, I would say slowly in the office as well. I wouldn't say a great, spectacular game from him. Dani Olmo and Rashford, major impact subs coming in, getting the goals, doing what they need to do. And Rashford, the only criticism I would say is, bro, in the final third, bro, you got to score those chances, bro. You get into the right areas where I would say you would normally have to bang it in, but you are convincing. You've been unconvincing when it comes to your shots, man. You got to fix up on those, but at the most part, at least you got the assist today. You got made some great runs. Was pretty solid going forward. So credit where it's due. And Dani Olmo, I thought definitely gave us a lot more balance when he came on. So this is the Dani Olmo we need, bro. Be more of an impact. Against Real Sociedad, you missed and fluffed a lot of chances, and today you scored a banger. What are you doing, bro? What are you doing? But yeah, great impact subs. Araujo comes in to kill the final moments. Make some great towards the end, make some great runs to stop some plays from Slavia Prague. So credit where it's due for him. Hopefully he'll come back a little bit more confident. And Marc Bernal too comes in juniors to kill a game off. But yeah, not bad. But overall, guys, that was the game for today. And now we're sitting at 9th place in the table with a +5 goal difference. So those 2 goals definitely hurt us a little bit. We definitely needed to, because if we didn't concede those goals, we'd be at +7. Because we were or +8, I think. And we would be we'd be in the top 8 right now. But those 2 goals killed us, man. Those two goals hurt us, and now we're sitting in 9th place currently. And if we're going to finish in 9th place, if I'm not mistaken, that means we're going to be playing Olympiacos for the round of 16 playoffs, which is all right, pretty good, I guess. But yeah, Barcelona for the next game against Copenhagen for the last game of the Champions League phase. We need to get the dub, and we need to score a bunch of goals, man. We need this goal difference to go up. Chelsea play against Napoli away, and Newcastle play against PSG away. So that's the good thing for us, that they have 2 tough games. So we have to pray that both of these guys drop some points. Either a tie or a loss is going to benefit us a lot, and it could happen considering they have some tough opponents. We'll see what happens there. But Barcelona definitely have to do the job and get goal differences, because Sporting, City, and Atletico are still behind us, and the goal difference is all close right there, and they have pretty easy opponents. Sporting with Athletic Club, City against Galatasaray, and Athletic Club against Bordeaux. They could definitely cause some problems and score some goals. Atalanta too, like they're right there too. I mean, +1, we should be calm there. But yeah, Barcelona, all they have to do for the next game is get the job done, score some goals, and hopefully we can get into the top 8, so we don't have to worry massively about having to play an extra match for the round of 16, and hopefully we get an easier opponent than we'd be looking at if we had to play the playoffs. We'll see what happens, boys. But yeah, guys, that was the video for today. Let me know in the comments who is your man of the match. I'd go with Fermin deserves it for sure, but I'd give it also to Frankie or Pedri. I thought they were great today, but I'll give it to Fermin. He got the brace, great for him. Let me know who's your man of the match for today. Let me know what you guys thought about the game. Were you convinced? Were you happy? Were you a little bit worried about a performance? Let me know all those things down in the comments below. Make sure to like, subscribe, favorite, hit the notification bell for MT on my upload. Share your friends, love, hope, and I'll see you guys in the next video whenever there is. Much love. Take care and peace.